Welcome to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. Saturday afternoon's the perfect setting for a game like this. It's the Ohio Bobcats and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Guys, Ohio's head coach told me before the game, this is a great opportunity for his squad. Bringing a group of 16 into a Big 12 opponent. The crowd is crazy. The teams are excited. But he wants his team to play one play at a time. He believes an upset is totally possible if his guys do their job and be the best version of themselves today. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to matchup. And the Bobcats kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They tried to get the wall set up for him. Not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Bearcats offense to go on the attack first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. On the move, it's Perry. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bearcats are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's French. Right down the middle. That's caught. It's Gibson. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Johnson. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So Ohio's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And, David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush. It's just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Makes the catch at the 30. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts. There's some room. Got enough for the first. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Bearcats, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's French. It's complete on the right side. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Bearcats are threatening in the red zone. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it! Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football. The defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short.
And he's in! Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And the offense gets 7 on that drive. And I tell you what, man, like, they got 3. They got some good momentum going. Continued the momentum, creating some big plays. Palmer, this offense feels like right now, early in this football game, that they're in control, that they know what they want to do, and the defense is reeling a little bit.
Yeah, the defense needs a stop bad the next time they come out. They've got to go back. They've got to get on the iPads. They've got to take a look at what this offense is doing to attack them because they do look like they're on their heels right now. Obviously giving up a field goal early, but now a touchdown. The next time they take the field, they absolutely need a stop.
PAT unit on the field. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg.
Number 31 sets a kick this one.
They'll corral that squib kick just inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
The Bearcats out there to go on the attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. Unloads quickly. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
We see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Off play action. Into the end zone. Incomplete, but the flags are everywhere, and there was too much grabbing going on. This will be pass interference. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. They're going to run it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bearcats!
And honestly, David, the defense does not look locked in these last 2 plays at all. They had the pass interference. There was guys complaining on the field. They looked a bit discombobulated, late getting lined up. The very next play, though, the offense is able to take advantage of it, running it in for a score.
Yeah, you got to get physical down there, man. When you get inside the 5-yard line, you know what's coming a lot of the times, man, and you got to meet that physical challenge. You can't pout. You can't look to the sidelines. You can't say, why did you throw the flag? You got to get ready to play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Hauls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Wants to return it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. This is just what they wanted, a quick start, a 17-0 lead, and now they have the ball back. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Brings up.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking to throw, it's French. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab at the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it down 1st and goal.
And the QB finds this guy again for the 2nd time on this drive. Nice job creating explosive plays, finding the speed, finding the matchup, and now this offense is in a good position to go to.
Just plowing ahead. They get him on the ground. And boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. Boy, if that 1st down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them. They're better in person, and they are out the gate strong in this 1st quarter.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Pressure coming. On the move and looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They told us they wanted to start fast. Doesn't get much quicker than a 24-0 lead. Big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Rushes on him. Almost had the completion, just missed it. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's French. Got his man on the outside. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And the Bearcats line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep.
He could go off. Oh, man, really? Coughing it up. Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Makes the grab in their space. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead down a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Catch in the middle, it's Pugh. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Bobcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gets the back moving. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got a man, it's Pugh. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. On the move, he fires. Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sets up the screen. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. After the 9-yard completion, the playbook wide open on 2nd and 1. They'll try it over the left side. Here's a little room there. Crosses the 30 to the 29 before he stopped. Pick up a 5 on the play. It's a first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the option. He keeps it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Flips it out on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They boot it away on 4th down. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can... Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Bearcats have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the run, it's Perry. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's the pressure. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Probably this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Scanning the field is French. Fires to the wideout. They pick it off, and this defense a much-needed play. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The transfer has it his first carry. He's pulled down after a tough one, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. And he's stopped right there, no gain on the play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. Had to settle for the field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off play action on 1st down. Buying some time as he moves left. Shakes off the defender. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Finding an escape route. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Here comes the heat. Got his man. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. The handoff to Johnson. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Both teams wanted to get the ball to their playmakers. Let's see how these wideouts are doing so far. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Tight end now in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Henry. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's French. He wants to take the top off. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the offense has a long field in front of them as the ball is marked down at the 10. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger. Makes a grab and room to run. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
He's got it along the sideline. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass. The short hands, it's Bowman. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Handoff from the gun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front. And half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
Now they'll run the draw. Maybe a crease. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's attacked. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Bearcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Pickup of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
And the Bearcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The play action fake. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets them up at the 26 with the 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for a gap. It's Perry. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They march 72 yards, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Bringing it back. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll throw it. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Bobcats will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Makes a move. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time. Breaks into the open. Picks up the 1st down. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. The Bearcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll go to the counter. There's a crease. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires deep toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the point after is good. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
In the red area, it's Perry. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. He has 89 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
Wide 29. Wide 29.
The give on the counter. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Running inside, it's Johnson. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Wants to throw. It's French. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights. Good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Ohio U offense returns to the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Swings it out to his running back. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They go to the draw. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 30, blue 30. Ready.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Trying play action. Looking left. And it's picked off for the 4th time today.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere, an absolute ball.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
He's up to 55 yards rushing, and that is quite an impressive first half here in this season opener. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Perry. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Looking for a man. It's French. Going for the big play. Goes high to pull it in. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bearcats. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hodges. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Finds his tight end. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Pugh. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Run the gun, wants to pass. He'll heave it deep. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. You'd You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. Reads it, fires complete. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Puts it out of the air. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The Bearcats will punt this one away. Catches it at the 15. Cover guys do job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Takes a hit as he fires. It's on target and complete. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Fires to the tight end. Knocked off his feet. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. Wants to throw on first down. Here's a heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Good, right down the boulevard. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Back to throw, it's French. Lets it fly. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 1, the Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at Kansas taking on the Georgia Southern Eagles. And it's the Jayhawks with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game inside Nippert Stadium. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on third down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on third down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
Slips through the line. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Using his legs, it's Perry. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Rides to the back. Makes it past the marker. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. And the Bearcats will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
On to attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Got enough for the first. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down for this offense. They're going to ride this running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. On the delay, it's Taylor. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their sophomore starting wide receiver. Hope he's just shaken up momentarily. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on it. Second down, they'll go to the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Got room on the return. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Perry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's French. Makes the catch. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. He's got it on the right.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got it. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The Bobcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw again. Gonna take a shot. He's got it way down the field. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. And the Bobcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Ohio! And they take it in for 6 more points.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
Lining up for the PAT. Right down the middle. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. Oh, he's got a chance. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Medical personnel out there checking on this senior defensive back. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Gets rid of it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. Quickly complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Defense.
Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. A 5-yard pickup there leaves them with 3rd down and 5. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking the shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move. Going for it on 4th down. He's got it and more than enough for a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the... On 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Run in the red zone, it's Taylor. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. The Bobcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. Might have a chance. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Bobcats trying to cash it in on 1st and goal.
Here we go. 2-14 close. 2-14 close.
From the gun, looking for a man. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Now they'll line up for what it's automatic. Oh, they block it. That's a live ball. He can take it back for 2. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Now sliding to his left. Got the first himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Jones wants to throw it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
All right, well, the quarterback's showing you he is human after all. Finally throws an incompletion, and not just that, after a couple completions back-to-back-to-back, almost throws a pick.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. The sure hands, it's Pugh. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Quickly to the tight end. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Bowman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Off the play fake on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes his shot. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Run inside. It's Taylor. Could be an alley. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Might as well stick with him. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bobcats have pushed it inside the 20. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. And the Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. On the read to the right. He'll try to get it himself. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's third and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Brown again. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Gonna run it. It's Perry. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He's looking to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. The Bobcats send out the punt unit. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Rushes on him. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Got a man in the middle. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is
finding some room. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Bearcats are marching down the field. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy's his most.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats! These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Lost a throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. A give to Brown. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll try the run. Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
They've gotten off to a great start with a season-opening victory. Let's take a look at what's on the schedule for next week. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Jones wants to throw it. Got it set up on the outside. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Makes the catch. It's Henry. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Perry.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Finds his big tight end. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Fires downfield. Got his man to the left. Brought down at the 20. It's a 1st down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Pulls and fires complete to the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged out of the air. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And the Bearcats will punt it away on fourth down. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Got it behind the line. It's Bowman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Pulls and fired complete. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. The quarterback's just going to take a knee. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. Kick is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Caught over the middle. It's Crawford. The Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Slings it downfield. On target over the middle. And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Bobcats will punt this one away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee.
And this offense doesn't have much space to go backwards anymore. They've given that up, man. You got to be physical. You got to find a way to get this ball out of the area of your own end zone. You don't want to flirt with the safety, and that means being physical and getting your back downhill, not going backwards.
Quarterback takes a knee. And the Bearcats decide to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. On target. Ripping through the defense. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Working the middle. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Bobcats look to do some damage in the red zone. Wants to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Here we go. Ready. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
And the quarterback takes a knee. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 35. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Ohio sends out the offense to start this drive. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going for the big play. Snags it on the right. And they exploited that spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Hart. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeps it on the option. Got a little grass. Got 9 yards on the play. It leaves him with 3rd and a yard. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Quick release on the RPO. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Blue 22.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Got it. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. It's Hart. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score, and it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Cincinnati sideline, this has been a terrific start for this transfer running back. As you know, they brought him in here for a reason, and he has lived up to those preseason expectations and all of his hype. I've seen him talking with his teammates on the sideline, being a good leader, and every time he's touched the ball, he's made something positive happen. Late in the game, he wants to just finish this, but finish it in the end zone and really seal his victory. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Jones to throw. Trying to burn this defensive back. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Going up for grabs, and he beats his man and pulls it down. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. He's not afraid to go deep. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.